Welcome back to the Beard times 16.
Yeah, so that was Gary, the Bearded Woodworker. Massive thank you to you, Gary, for doing that. And I'll put a description to Gary's YouTube. It's taken me 3 attempts to get here, so I'll put a link to Gary's YouTube in the description below. Right, so this week's video, I was going to do a collaboration with my son, Thomas. He's just started, well, he hasn't done any videos yet, so I'm really keen to help him build his channel. He's a great little maker. He's always asking me, Dad, can we make this? Dad, can we make that? So I said, well, why don't you make it yourself? I'll assist him with all the machinery, the tools that I think he needs more practice with. But everything else, including the editing, I'll help him a little bit with the editing until he's happy to carry on. Although he taught me most of this stuff with the editing, with the computer and things like that. So anyway, so I think the next one will be a collaboration with Thomas. I think he's going to make a clock, but the mechanism hasn't arrived yet. So I'm going to crack on with this one. Right, so do you remember the doctor's pen? I think it was named 2-part epoxy experiment or something like that. Well, it worked out really nice, and I loved the effect that you got with the little bubbles inside the 2-part epoxy. So I made a blank yesterday, and here it is. Now this blank, it started out clear, and I cut loads of tiny little bits of silver foil, chopped them all up, mixed them in with the mix, and that is how it's come out. But I noticed that it started to get really hot, so it's cooked it really well. So let's see how it turns out. This is going to be my 500 subscriber giveaway. I know I was going to give you one of these, but I think this is a lot better. So I'm going to make it, see how it turns out. If I'm happy with it, then I'll give it away. So in the description, if you want this pen, obviously you've got to be a subscriber, and the requirements are that you share this video and you comment below. Now you can name it, that's what we'll do. Name this pen, share, and you've got to be a subscriber. And what I'll do is I'll go on one of these random websites, or even I'll get Thomas to pick, I don't know, we'll see, and then I'll send it out to you. I'm quite looking forward to this one. The doctor, oh, he loves his, he won't use it, it's pride of place by his computer in his surgery. Anyway, let's crack on. and probably so I'm going to bleach it out now. Let's turn it off. Don't know if you can actually see the effect that I've got in there. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. I don't really want to give this away now. Beautiful. And it's weird because when I was turning this, earlier on I mentioned the colour. Now I suspected that it cooked the epoxy really quickly, which kind of burnt it. But when I was turning it, it was as if I was turning resin that had too much catalyst in it. You know, it was very brittle. But what I did was I took it down to a point where I knew that if I'd go any further I wouldn't be able to rescue it with sanding. So I did a lot of sanding on this to take it down instead of chipping it out. Anyway, I'm going to polish it now and then I'm going to assemble it. Look at that. Is that beautiful or what? I'll put some stills up at the end. Now I've chosen a gold pen kit, gold plated pen kit, which I think will kind of look quite nice. Anyway, let's put the sucker on. Okey-dokey. Now that goes in there. Perfect.
Brilliant.
Okay, so next thing is that goes on there like so. Oh.
You do realise there's red lines at the top?
Yeah. Right, so that now goes in like so. And that goes in there.
Amazing. Looks really nice, doesn't it?
Right, what do you think? Yeah, it is bulky and a bit in your face, but I like it. Right, what do you think? Look at that, it's beautiful. I don't know if the camera, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but those little bits of silver foil that I put in with the two-part epoxy really stand out. It gives it some depth. You can see them on the outside and you can see them deep inside as well. Right, I'm going to take some stills so you can really get to see this up close. So remember, if you want to win this pen as part of the or as the 500 subscriber giveaway, even though I'm at 850 odd, we're kind of going back in time to 500, and I'll do another giveaway at 1,000. But so if you want to win this pen, make sure you're a subscriber, share the video, like it, and leave a comment with what you think this pen should be called. and thanks for watching. And remember, the next video is going to be a collaboration with Thomas.
Hey.
So
Fun.
when that comes out, please head over and see Thomas and give him some love. Try and grow his channel as well. I think we're making a... Come in.
A clock.
We're making... Can I see you? You can see him now.
Yeah.
So Thomas is going to be making a clock. We're just waiting for the mechanism to turn her up, and then I think we're going to use some milliput as well. But we'll have to wait and see. Right. Again, thanks for watching, and head over, check out the Bearded Woodworker, and I'll see you next time. So that was Gary, the Bearded Woodworker. Massive thank you to you, Gary, and I'll put description to Gary's face. No, I won't. Try it again. So that was Gary, the Bearded Woodworker. Massive thank you to Gary, and I'll put a description. Oh. 1, 2, 3.